All right, you guys. I just want to give you a look inside the notebook for this class. I had the screen right, and then I started sharing it, and it became not right. So sorry about that. So for World History 1, you're going to have what's called an interactive notebook. I know many of you already know what that is. Of course, we're going to be doing a lot of cutting, gluing, putting in maps, important pictures that you'll see on the SOL and whatnot. The first page after you open the cover should be your table of contents. We start off with maps and religions as an overview units. Then we move right in to our actual SOLs broken down by section. Okay. We actually have 15 sections. We go to SOL review at the end and some post SOL reviews. Most of the time, I ask you to put your student teacher contract, classroom rules, and whatnot in your notebook so that you can revert back to it and you can understand makeup, work, expectations, if you're absent, what the expectations are, and so forth. First unit we come to, the first 2 units are going to be glue-in units because it's just easier that way since they're overview units. So this is what we'll be doing this week in labeling. You can use the videos to go along and label if you need some further assistance. And the PowerPoint is on the Google Classroom as well. Everything that we do in this class can be found on the Google Classroom. So that was our first that I just flipped through. That was our first section. Our second section will start with our web quest on religions. Then we will move to religion notes, religion study guide. Once we get to early humans, that's when we'll start getting our vocab, our map, our notes, our wink, then our study guide in that order for every unit. So vocab always starts off the unit along with a map that we will go over in class or on the classroom before each unit and review, ideally daily, okay? You'll also get readings with units to help you better understand what we're about to talk about. Of course, we'll do charts as well to help us break down information. We will take notes where we cut in and glue pictures. You complete this notebook in its entirety, including cutting in and gluing pictures, and take the vocab down, the maps down, the notes down. The study guides have everything in there like you're supposed to, and I will accept this as your exam. If you choose not to do this, then you don't have that option. Okay? So just throwing that out there. We'll also do things like T-charts, Venn diagrams to help you better understand the information. I'm trying to give you both pages at the same time, but it's not working out so well. So you can really see. Then we'll get to, after we're done with notes, a wink. This is your cheat sheet for like what you need to know for your SOL, okay? Then you will have your study guide. Most of the time we glue the study guide in like a Post-it note and put the answers on this back page so you can use it to study by. If you choose for all of the questions without pictures to do flashcards, then you get 10 points on tests, 5 points on quizzes. Okay? Sometimes we'll have activities that we'll also glue in our notebook. And then this takes us, once we get to a new vocab sheet, that takes us in a new map, that takes us to a new unit. Okay? So that's what our notebook's going to look like pretty much for every unit. We're going to have vocab, we're going to have a map, we're going to have notes, we're going to have a wink, and we're going to have a study guide. So it makes everything pretty consistent. Most of the time, your map quizzes will be on Wednesday, vocab quizzes on Thursday, and test on Friday. For big units where the vocab is a lot, I break it down in 5s to make it a little bit easier on you. Also, they will count as tests because